Good morning. There's a little bit of a glare here, so you can't really see me. Anyways, just want to talk about something that I've read in a Globe and Mail newspaper a couple of days ago, having to do with retirement, saving for retirement, and whether or not we'll have enough for retirement, or better yet, will we be able to save money for our retirement? And I know this is something people don't want to talk about, but I think it has to be brought to the table because time goes by very fast, and before you know it, you're going to reach an age of where you're not going to be able to work anymore, having a guaranteed income coming in. Because I think we're going to take early retirement as usual, because we have to probably look after elderly relatives. But expect that to happen. I have to do what I can to prepare in case I have to look after a family member when he reaches his 90s. And I think when you reach your 90s, late 80s, early 90s, long-term care is going to be expected. Not saying it's always going to happen, because maybe you might have a parent that may die earlier, or die before they reach their 90s. But it's possible that you're going to have to think about long-term care and basically taking time off from your job to look after this person. Of course, you might have adult children that are disabled. You gotta look after them too. That can really take a burden. That would really be a burden to not only your physical health, but also your emotional health, and also your financial health too. Because when our parents, they reach a certain age, they're going to want our help. Well, need our help is a broader way to put it. I also got to think about our retirement too, because I'm not saying we're going to retire soon, but myself, I'm getting to that age where I got to think about long-term planning. Because when you get older, companies, it gets harder to look for a job, or it gets harder to start a career. So you got to think about these possibilities, because most companies are not going to hire older people. That's just a reality. They may accuse these companies of age discrimination, but most older people, they don't have the skills or skill set to even work in these companies, because they're hiring younger people all the time. That's just the reality. They're always hiring younger people, because younger people, they're just starting out, gotten out of school, and they're just starting out in the workforce. And they want to make enough money so they can survive, not only for themselves, but to basically start families and raise children. Most older people, they probably have children that are grown and moved away, and they don't have the physical and mental capabilities to even start over and start from square one and raise children. Because you develop all kinds of health issues as you get older. So that's just the reality in itself about this retirement bit. And there are no guarantees that you'll be able to have an income. So investing in retirement is important, and it becomes a reality when you reach around your 60s and 70s. That's where all the preparing has to, I mean, when you're young, that's where all the preparing has to begin. Your 40s, even to your 20s as well, even. So I just thought I'd pass that down. And that's all.